watching your fucking ass. You understand
Making
what I'm saying?
my bracelets,
Okay,
sitting
listen,
in my...
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't do this. I work at strip clubs. All right, I'm around
Then
bitches.
you
all right,
would-
I
you would
don't
beat my
do
ass,
this.
I know that.
Okay, I don't do. No, it's not. I'm not beating anybody's
would.
ass. Listen, I'm not about that. All I'm trying to do is reason with you. Okay.
There's no reasoning with them, bro. It's been a year.
But what the fuck's that got to
do?
do with me, my mans?
Because they
My
hired...
name is
they
James.
hi-
Listen, my name is James.
Mike.
Listen, my name's James, by the way. Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet
okay?
you, James.
Sorry that we have to have this interaction, but this is the issue. They don't want anybody on the property. And when I say anybody, I'm not, listen, I'm
They're
not...
singling me out,
I'm
bro.
in... Listen, it's not that. Listen to me.
They
bro.
are.
Listen, it's about this. Life ain't fair anyway,
I know.
okay? At the end of the day, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now.
It's about...
I'm talking to you as a man.
Go ahead.
Listen,
Now, I want to say something.
whatever you feel against them is between you and them. Has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out here just trying to make some fucking money to feed my kids, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come at you harsh, but bro, for you to go and start talking all this crazy wild shit, I could care less, because you know why? Whatever day you're having, I can listen.
It's a
I can
culmination of
relate
events.
to a lot of things, bro. Listen, I got 5 kids. I'm 42 years old, bro. I deal with a lot of bullshit every single day, and what I try to do to people is I try to communicate, because yelling and screaming and they ain't gonna do. It's not gonna go nowhere.
I know.
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
I know that.
The situation with the kids is you don't want the kids here. They said that there's a guy that comes here. He plays the guitar. Listen, I saw you all day yesterday and the day before. I ain't say a word to you because I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? He's here. He's going.
They are in the wrong, bro.
But,
like my grandmother founded this place. She was one of the valued teachers here. I've been here since I was growing up.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the corner playing my Pokemon. I'll show you why I'm over there.
No, the lady told me that there's some Pokemon thing, and
it's literally, that's the hot spot right there.
The problem is this, bro. Listen, this is the situation. When you're here and you're yelling, like what you did with the kids, bro. Why the fuck would you do that?
Dude,
why would you do that?
They are antagonizing me.
But bro, they're chill. How old are you?
34.
Bro, they're fucking kids. They're 15 years
they're
old.
like 19. Yeah, I can't deal with cowardice nature, bro. They
I
say
understand.
fuck you on your way, like I did, kind of.
But listen,
like on the way out, like a coward.
Listen. This is the way you listen. This is the way you fight fire with fire. Ignore the bullshit and
I
continue with
know.
your day.
Oh, I know.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? Listen, look at me when I talk. Listen, bro, I'm coming out respectful as a man. I am not built like that to play with bullshit. And I'm not trying to have no fucking moral enemies, especially if I could communicate and listen and talk to you as a person, not as, oh, that's the fucking enemy. All I wanted to do when I got out the car, I was like, yo, my man, can I talk to you?
I didn't want to get
trespassed.
trespassed.
Bro,
That's all.
nobody's trespassing you. You know what it is? When you start giving negative energy to people, you don't expect anything positive to come out.
Well,
Because
they started it literally. I always give the people the benefit of the doubt. Like it just happened. Like some lady hit me and then she gives me attitude. Like how the fuck? Like that's exactly what happens. They come and harass me all the time. She belittled my fucking grandma. That's why I blew up on them. Okay. They rat to this Niantic. They like everything but genuine. Like this. Like they will do anything in the shadows to bug me. I'm literally.
It's like this, bro. You know what it is? People only see the second side of a story. You know what I'm saying? It's like when an altercation happens, people are quick, fast to pull their phones out, and they get the aftermath. It's never they see the beginning. Do you understand? And I feel like, honestly, to tell you the truth, listen, I'm neutral. I fucks with everybody. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm just doing my job. I'm just enforcing what they're doing. I don't want no issues, and I don't want you to have a bad. Listen, I don't want you to have a fucking bad rep here. But the thing is, when you're outside and you're chasing kids, bro, it don't look good because they have that on camera. So the supervisor comes out and she's like, yo, I'm calling. Listen, I ain't about that police shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll say it just to fuck with a motherfucker's head, just be like, yo, let me just, pick your brain. But I'm not about that because I know how it feels to be fucked up or whatever, or whatever. And if you got some sort of anger, bro, all I can tell you is, listen,
I'm 100% sober, bro.
is let it go, bro.
Yeah, no.
I asked one of the kids, I said, yo, what's his story? And he was like, no, he's just,
Most of them are cool. They came from Quorum to fuck. They're commenting on my YouTube, like calling me a pedophile in the shadows. And they can't man to man, like say, like, even though there's offense, I would come back. I don't want to get my ass kicked, but
but listen, but that's the thing. No, none of these kids are gonna do nothing to you.
No, I know.
You're not gonna do nothing to none of these kids.
I was trying to teach them a lesson.
And trust me, but you know what? That's why they have parents. And if they don't have their parents teach them a lesson, then let them go and fucking deal with the system. You understand? Because a lot of these kids these days, trust me, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I got a 25-year-old daughter with a 2-year-old girl. I got a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, an autistic son that's 8 years old, and a baby girl that's 6. Trust me, I was a dad at 17 years old. I had it real rough, you know what I'm saying? I was born in Hawaii, raised in Brooklyn my whole life. I got locked up when I was younger or whatever, doing dumb shit, went away for a couple of years, but guess what? I'm 42 years old now, and if I had the mindset that I had today, 20 years ago, where the fuck would your life be?
I'm learning
you
that.
get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't want no animosity with you or anybody. If you come in here peaceful, you be like, yo, you do your little thing or whatever, I can go over there and soften shit up, be like, listen, there's no issue with him. He wants to squash the beef. Everything is copacetic, and guess what happens? Now, if those fucking kids are fucking with you and saying one thing, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm a man of my word. If there's a fucking issue, I will address whoever, because
really
I'm a peacekeeper, bro. I'm not this type of person like, you want to go back and forth, because at the end of the day, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. You feel what I'm saying,
I'm
bro?
a righteous guy, though. I want to
listen. Listen, everybody's got a story, bro, and this is why I'm here listening and talking to you to try to reason. Because if nobody wants to hear what you got to say, I'm here listening to what you got to say out of respect. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, of course.
That's all it is. It's nothing. It's
I just didn't want to be trespassing. The guy who freaking came at me, I was sitting making bracelets, bro.
No, they
you're
said
loitering.
yeah.
Like, I am not loitering. I was.
Yeah.
It's
you know what
beyond
it is?
ridiculous.
It's just like as they say. You can't have what you want. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah. If they say, yo, we don't want the Lord, and it's not directed towards you, bro. It's whoever comes here. They just don't want it, because you know why? Look at it like this, and just understand this. If this is a library, and then you got the school, and something happens on the library, and it's supposed to be after hours, and there's posted signs that say you can't do this, you can't do that, it becomes a liability. So say for instance, if you're riding your bike and you like, bro, I'm over there watching, I'm like, yo, this dude's like riding a bike with no fucking hands playing guitar. I'm like, yo, that's impressive. So if you were to like hit a bump or a rock or something, and then you bust your whole shit open, you ain't suing nobody, and you ain't getting paid, because it's on you, bro. And that's what it is. They don't want any liabilities, but at the same time, you got a lot of the patrons and a lot of the staff afraid of you.
I know.
And you don't want that, bro, because you know what that does? It just, every time you come around, it's like, oh, there he goes. We're going to go and cause problems. And that's what they want. And that's why I'm trying to diffuse the situation. And I understand.
The society is just so soft, bro. Everyone's hiding behind their phones. And like,
I get it 100%.
I'm a genuine natured person.
The fucking kid goes and he pulls out his phone. I'm like, bro, listen, I don't give a fuck. You can record all you want. I'm not here for that. What's the situation with the dude? And he was like, no. He's just like, he always curses us out, this and this. And I was like, yeah, but from my understanding, I'm hearing you guys say some shit. I'm like, yeah. I was like, don't go and play tit for tat, because I'm not here taking nobody's side. All I'm saying is this: if there's peace and there's beef, it's like the yin and the yang. You got your good and your bad, and what are you missing? You're missing balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I could be that balance until further notice, then let it be, because at the end of the day, once I'm out of here and whatever happens here happens. And listen, I'm here till 9:30 to the week. Sundays I'm here until 11:30. They just don't want no bullshit. Anything after that, it's fine.
I've been following their rules about their closing, and they're still finding ways to, like, there's this guy with a red, like, beat up Saturn. Like, what's he gonna do to defend an empty parking lot?
But this is the situation. When every action has a positive or negative reaction, just remember that. If you want to set the tone, do it as you please.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
That,
listen, bro. I'm just trying. Listen, I'm not a fucked up person, bro.
No, I didn't think you were. I was really hot there.
I understand. And listen, everybody's entitled to feel a certain way, bro. You're entitled. You know what I'm saying? You're a grown ass man. If you feel like you got some sort of animosity or some beef or something, the best thing to do, bro, is to just talk about it. Because why you want to wake up every single day pissed off about shit? When I tell people like this, life is hard, shit is... No, you know what's hard? This is what's hard. When you got parents at the hospital watching their little kids die from cancer, that's fucking hard. It could
be so much worse.
You know what I'm saying? Be blessed that you wake up every single day. You might not be financially, mentally, physically, emotionally good, but guess what? God gave you another day to breathe and to be above ground.
You're right, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I was really hot-headed. I
get it, bro. Listen.
It's a culmination of events that I can't just convey in like one split second.
Listen,
and I didn't want to get trespassed. That's all.
I understand, and you good. Listen, bro. You good. You good, fam. All right? You good.
I don't want to freaking... Was it Jimmy? James?
James. You good, bro. All right, man? Listen.
I'm the guy with the costumes, too, on the skateboard.
They told me. They were just like, you know what it is, man?
Dude, they singled me out. These fat motherfuckers are going around playing Pokemon with the triple chins. It's been hostile for like 3 years about this. And I'll show you. That's why these 3 gyms are always yellow. You'll see
Yeah.
the whole town is always yellow.
Yeah.
And then I respond when some fat ass comes in their fucking shitty Hyundai
Yeah.
trying to disturb my shit just to be spiteful, bro.
Yeah.
And then that's what that guy did. He's trying to fucking accuse me